A really lovely little parcel from Asos arrive. A little star of the show. How stunning are they? It's the hair done for the day. Loves, welcome back to a new video. How are we all doing? Happy weekend for me, but whenever you're watching this, happy day. Whenever you're watching this video. I thought I would start this video here. I actually forgot to intro the video yesterday, so I've got a few clips from an event I went to in the morning, which was super lovely, and then a few from the evening event I went to with Debenhams. So gonna leave a few of those clips in now.
On your last one, can you hold the legs out? And can we hold here, pull the belly button into 5?
You did it!
It's nice.
Yeah, it's really good. Wow.
Health as well.
In terms of like the technologies, the fabric, but all gorgeous. I don't think you can pick a face out. Like,
Wow, yeah, they're all amazing.
yeah.
Today is Friday. It's been a nice slow start to the day. I'm not gonna lie, I was having a bit of a negative headspace kind of evening last night and this morning, but I went for a really nice walk with my girls and it's made me feel a lot better. So I just kind of was taking this morning very relaxed and just had a really lovely little parcel from Asos arrive, which is like a Valentine's kind of date night pieces that they've sent me so that I could kind of style up for some of the things I have coming up over the next couple of weeks. So thought I would share with you guys quickly in this video on the screen. I know I don't like to do hauls in my vlogs, but just very quickly, I feel like because there's not that many pieces, I thought I could just kind of leave them on the screen here. So first off, my Topshop dad jeans. Now these I've had from Asos. I've had them for 10 years, but they are still stocked on Asos and I absolutely love them. And this jacket is also Topshop. I absolutely love this. They're doing some really cool colourful ones at the moment as well, which wish they had my size because they do a red like bomber style jacket at the moment that's this beautiful kind of like maroony red, so it's not too bright, which I just feel like would be very cool for all seasons as well. But I'm a fake leather jacket kind of gal and I love the kind of faded texture of this and thought this would be perfect because we have a few like cocktail girls nights where we're just going somewhere quite casual and we tend to kind of either do trainers or really low heeled boots that I'm wearing here. So went for this, and then I've got my little leopard print cami top on and my cardigan, which you may have seen potentially over my Instagram. I actually bought this myself 2 weeks ago and I feel like it's still in stock online. I just thought it was quite cute for all seasons again. And then I got this last week as well, this little heart ring and these earrings. And then they also sent me some other jewelry pieces. So they sent me this really cute little indented heart ring, which I got in a size medium, which doesn't really fit on any other finger than my index finger. I always underestimate like the size of my fingers, but I thought this would be really cute. Actually, kind of fits on my thumb. Maybe that would be quite cool, who knows? Anyway, thought they were really sweet pieces and I'll share the other jewelry pieces in a second. And then a little star of the show. How cute is this? I thought this would be lovely for like not only summer and festival season, but also for this time of year. I love pops of red at the moment. Also like the fact you can do this crossbody, because I was kind of thinking maybe with my reddy orangey trainers that I have from Adidas, this would look super cool. Next up, this red top and jean combo. Now, I haven't ordered jeans from Asos Design in years and I'm always a bit hit and miss at the moment with waist size and leg length in certain jeans. I know what jean shopping is like, it's just not fun, so I try and avoid it at every cost. But these fit really well. I'm very happy with these. I find that I'm in between sizes, so sometimes it can be a bit tricky for being like comfortable in my jeans, so need to wear these out and about and give them like a full test. But first impressions, I love. I think with trainers I may need to like roll under slightly potentially. I'm not 100% sure, but I love the colour of them. They're more of that like faded wash black colour with orange stitching, which feels very like old school, like something I would have worn back in like 2016 a lot, and I really like the shape of them. They're that like mum / dad straight leg, which is quite nice for like that tapered fit, so very happy with those. And I thought this top would be lovely for date nights but also all seasons. I used to gravitate towards like all black neutral outfits on date nights, and finally feel like I'm really enjoying dressing in like a colourful top or like a pattern top or something a bit more fun and out there. And although this is very like Galentine's Valentine's and I love the colour of it and the slinkiness of it, I also think it would be great for like all seasons and again festivals and fun things like that. So very happy with this outfit. I think it's going to be a date night look for mine and Jamie's little evening dinner that we have. He's actually taking me to my smear on Valentine's Day, and then we're gonna go and have dinner, so I feel like it's very romantic of him. Thanks for dropping me off to the doctors for my smear, which is good. But anyway, it'll be lovely, and I like getting dressed up, so I thought this would be a good one for that. And then lastly, this beautiful red floral skirt, which I actually am wearing with some black Topshop boots. Let me just quickly grab them to share with you guys. How stunning are they? Literally so cool. And they actually do wide fit and regular in these as well, which I thought was fun. But I feel like for all seasons these are going to be really fun, especially in spring. I really want to style these with like little mini skirts with my legs out, because I kind of just want it to be warm already, to be honest. But anyway, the skirt, I thought I would do like 2 different styles. So I've done more of like a fake leather grungy chunky boots kind of outfit that dresses down the skirt slightly, and then I've also done a formal outfit which you'll see on the screen here as well, which I feel like is a bit more of a dressed up glam evening look that I'd potentially do for like my mum's birthday dinner, or like just any kind of celebrations that have that more kind of formal feel to them. Especially with me like going out for like fancy dinners in Brighton, it's nice having a skirt option that kind of brightens up some more of those like neutral kind of black outfits or navy outfits that I have as well. So I thought these were 2 nice options as well to kind of mix and match the skirt. But this skirt for holiday season I feel like is going to be beautiful, and I really can't wait to hopefully take it away in like summertime as well. And then jewelry wise, the other pieces I got, this beautiful heart necklace is giving Ariel, Little Mermaid, like the new one. I feel like, yeah, it's just giving me that really, and I love it. So I thought this would be nice, maybe not with the double heart, maybe with the double heart. Who knows? I feel like I'd have to be in a non-dressy outfit for the double heart like that. And then these really cute little mini gold earrings as well, which I just feel like will be a bit more everyday for me. These I absolutely love and I keep wearing them. However, I sometimes feel like certain outfits and just certain days out just need to be like little small ones. So I thought these would be perfect for that. So yeah, they're my little jewelry collection from them too, which has been so lovely to receive. Like, thanks guys as well for being here and supporting me, because they wouldn't have sent that otherwise. And yeah, I'm just loving all the gold at the moment. So we've got Thomas Sabo, and then this is Pauline Paris that got in New York, which was just such a dreamy experience, and I love the knot detailing to that. Also just doesn't tarnish. I mean, my Thomas Sabo one I've had for like 5 years, and it started to go a little bit silver, I think, rubbing up against like other rings, but otherwise lovely little combo. And then Asos. So yeah, anyway, that's my jewelry. This evening for Friday night, I'm actually going out with my girls from home. We're going to Shelter Hall in Brighton, which is this like really cool place that does loads of foodie options, and you can kind of sit, there's music playing. It's like a really cool vibe. I haven't been in a little while, but I used to go a lot, so I'm excited to like go back and see what they've got going on. And there's a little pop-up that we've been invited to go and try for the evening, so I'm excited about that as well, see what that's about. I think it's Indian food and they do beautiful like curries, I've heard, so we're gonna see how we go. I'm excited to try that, because it's one of those cuisines that I don't usually have on a regular basis or try on a regular basis or make myself, so it's quite nice to go out and have that experience. So gonna get dressed up for that. I feel like I'm gonna do some editing first. I need to get some work done, so I might not film that. I think I'll just film what I'm wearing later on, which will probably be quite casual. I might just wear the fake leather jacket and a little top or something with some jeans. But yeah, I'll show you guys when we get ready to head out, and I'm gonna do some work and then I'll speak to you guys soon. Okay, outfit of the night. I have gone for this new jacket from Asos, and then my trusty Pull and Bear backless brown top, but I think I'm going to need a jumper on the walk down because my Topshop jeans are more of a mid-rise on me, so tummy is kind of out. So I'm definitely going to leave that a little bit covered on the way down. But hair today, which I'm going to try and show you guys at some point in this video, I use the new GHD styler, and I wanted to do like a few testers before I kind of show you guys how I'm styling it. But the hair feels very, very soft for the fact that I've like straightened curled it, which it never normally does. It usually feels like I've had heat on it when I'm using hair straighteners. So first impressions, I'm really, really liking it. So we shall see how we get on with it over the weekend, and then maybe next week in this vlog I'll just quickly show you guys how I'm using it. But yeah, this is the fit Topshop Jad jeans, can't speak, and my little red vintage bag just to add a bit of colour, and then I'm going for my Special trainers as well. And I've just got my, let me show you, switched out my earrings for my £4 Amazon ones, which I'm still surprised they haven't tarnished. Like, I wear them all the time for like more casual kind of evenings, and they're the perfect kind of chunky gold hoop. Honestly obsessed. And they just, yeah, I think they were like £7 or £4, can't really remember, but I'll leave the link down below for you guys. Anyway, let's go, I'm very excited. It is now the next day. I am currently on the train to London. But a little recap of last night, I'm going to leave some pictures on the screen here. It was the loveliest evening ever. You can actually take dogs in there as well, which is really good recommendation wise for me, because I know I get asked from some of you guys over on my Instagram about places you can go in Brighton that you can take dogs into. Of course, like there's lots of pubs that do that, but it's kind of hard to find places where you can have loads of different meals in one place. So they had like a VIP pizza pop-up, they had the amazing Indian we had. I don't want to butcher the name of pronouncing this, so I'm going to leave their name on the screen, but the food that they did was so fresh and so delicious, and they're basically there for 4 days, so they would have already been gone by this point, but they do like delivery services as well, so you can basically get everything freshly delivered to then cook at home, which I'm definitely going to do. I think I'm going to try and persuade my mum to do a little night where we can do that, because it honestly was the most delicious food I've had in the longest time. But the staff at Shelter Hall, I was actually blown away. Like, I don't know what, I didn't expect anything. Like, I was just going and having a nice girls' night, but they were so lovely, and the drinks were unreal. I am feeling hungover, which I only had 2.5 margaritas, but I'm feeling hungover, so it's not the best situation. But yeah, it was a really lovely evening. We were actually, I'm going to leave a little clip on the screen here. My friend's dog, so her partner and her dog came to meet us because he'd forgotten his key, and we were walking back, and just as we were saying goodbye, her dog got pooed on. Like, Miso got pooed on at 11 PM at night by a seagull. Like, how does that happen? Only in Brighton. And it was like right in the centre of her head, bless her. And then they got home and she flicked it all up the wall by shaking. Oh, we were in tears. It was hilarious. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit hungover today, but I've spent the morning just trying to get myself together to feel a little bit more put together. That's why I haven't picked up the camera. I've had a bagel, I've had a smoothie, I've had 2 coffees, I'm feeling ready to go. I've had porridge, very noisy, I'm sorry guys. But I have got my bag packed with about 7 different t-shirt top options for Chloe's little dinner party, which I'm excited about. And yeah, I'm all in my comfies for the journey. I think the trains are a little bit messed up today, so it's probably going to take me quite a while to get into London, but it's fine. I'm going to play the tunes, I'm going to edit some work stuff, and yeah, I'm excited to see her. I haven't seen her since like the 7th or 14th of December or something mad. So I've got her Christmas presents in my bag as well. So I'm absolutely desperate to see her. It's been too long. So I will show you guys when we get there. Hello, I am here. I'm with Miss Leave-Naroo and Chloe. She's just getting ready. So I'll show you Chloe when she's ready for the eve. But I'm with this little angel again. Look at her. Oh, she's had a little operation. So she's in her little cute onesie. She is very cute. Oh, that's Eli coming in. But made it, guys, made it. We're here, and Chloe is being hostess with the mostess, and she's literally setting up the most stunning table as always. Like last year it was absolutely incredible, and this year, I mean, it's even more. It just looks so beautiful in this place. So I'll show you guys later when everything's all laid out, but I am about to be on sort out the salt rims of the shot glasses, which is exciting. So gonna do that. And then Chloe got the 818 tequila, which is also very exciting because I've never tried that one, and apparently is one of the best and one of the most expensive, we now know. Anyway, I'll show you.
They've got more expensive ones.
Have they?
That one was 50. They've got
50?
They've got an older one, which is 73.
Oh my God, what? Because it's been like left for longer, so it's more strong.
Yeah, and then
Blimey.
the older one, which is like 85. Yeah,
Blimey, blimey, treat yourself to the tequila.
Who do
Woohoo!
you think we are, Kendall Jenner?
Yeah, blimey. A lot there. And we have nailed down the tops that I'm wearing tonight to maybe red or black. That's where we're at. And I have my big earrings and necklace, so we shall see. We have just been to the Hermit Room for a little morning. They really kindly invited me to try it out because it's new in Brighton, and I'm actually doing a little series over on my TikTok, which I think I mentioned to you guys, where I'm trialing different places in Brighton. So that was, yeah, one of the places on our list, and then we're trying somewhere else in 2 weeks on a Wednesday. I'm also going to try a new coffee shop today, and yeah, there's a long list on my phone of things I want to try out, which is exciting. But that was a billion out of 10.
It was so good.
It was so good.
We're a bit hungover.
But it was unbelievable, and I need to take all my girls there.
I'm
like,
not gonna lie
it was.
to you. I mean, dinner would be amazing, but now whenever I'm hungover, all I want is that bacon
Yeah.
bun. I don't think anything will ever beat it.
No, and the fact, you know, like when you usually go to restaurants and you get a granola with yogurt and fruit, and you're like, there's like 2 bits of fruit. There was so much fruit in that. Like,
And it was vanilla pod yogurt.
Pod yogurt and dates. I love dates. Anyway, if you go and say Kadak chai, you get unlimited chai. So you can take it where you can have it there, but it's like bottomless. And they're doing it for the next 2 weeks. So by the time this video goes live, I think you guys will have like 8 more days if you're based in Brighton. By the time I edit this. But we're just heading down to the sea. Also, I'm going to leave some pictures on the screen here of last night. It was the loveliest evening. I feel like I've been the worst at picking up my camera, so I feel like this is just a vlog of like random fun things, because there's been a lot of like working hours and sitting down and not picking up the camera and doing anything. So I will leave those pictures on the screen, but I'm sorry, I've been really terrible at being consistent with picking up my camera, basically. But we're heading down to see the sea now, because we thought we would just sit and take in the Sunday views. It's a really interesting sky. It's like there's a grey cloud.
It's like he's got a hat
It's
on.
like it's got a carpet put over the sky.
He's got a little hat
I'll
on
show
today.
you guys.
He's a bit
It looks
cold.
like it's about to rain,
He's
but
a bit welcome
not.
to, isn't he?
It is welcome. Well, it's not chilly.
Oh, it's going, baby.
Yeah, it's going very fast, that car. I can't do it. Anyway, this is the fit of the day as well. Stripes are out, and I'll show you guys the views. Really windy, but I got a coffee at 33, and it's delicious. He did like a Americano blend for me with this like fruity coffee, and it tastes insane, and I've got no sugar in it. So I feel like they do really amazing hand brews in there. I need to go back and like
It's
try.
only £3 as well. That's the best.
£3 for an oat Americano.
That's all right, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, really, really good. Unreal. Anyway, it looks lovely in there. Maybe when it's a weekday, we can go and sit in there. It's quite a nice atmosphere without it being massively busy. I think there was a hen party in there.
I don't know.
But
It was busy in there,
It was
though.
a lovely vibe though. Very cool. Very, very cool. Hello, angels. I feel like it's been a little bit of a minute since I picked up the camera in this vlog. I've honestly been the worst at vlogging, I feel like a lot of the vlogs to come as well, everything's a little bit like pick it up when something's happening. Partly because, I just want to be like brutally honest, I'm just grieving, which I know some of you guys know about. I don't want to cry in this video, but I'm very on and off like grieving at the moment from losing my auntie and my grandma. And I really enjoy this space to be able to like pick up the camera and do really nice things with you guys, but I'm like always really conscious that I then don't pick up the camera when I'm not feeling great, or like I'm only picking it up with the highlight reel moments. And I'm like really conscious of that, because although I know it's like stating the obvious that there's like 10% of my life online, I sometimes feel like I need to say it again, just in case any of you guys are watching and seeing like aspects or areas of my life that are a little bit more like that, how is she doing it every day, or like I've watched people and done that in the past with myself where I've compared what I'm doing with that. And it's just because I can't pick up the camera when I'm feeling down. I mean, I'm picking it up now, but partly just because I want to chat to you guys, and I will definitely not be picking up the camera when I'm like sobbing my eyes out. But I feel like grief is such a like roller coaster of emotions that I'm very up and down at the moment, which is why I know you guys always understand this, but I'm probably going to be picking the camera up and down randomly, and the vlogs might not be as like fluid and like the same kind of day or different things like that, because I'm just rolling with it, rolling with how I'm feeling, and it's up and down for sure. But today I'm having like a day at home where I get loads of little bits done around the house, and I actually bought a new book, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But I also thought I would get ready and do my hair and get in like my favourite jumper, and I thought I would show you guys how I'm like styling my hair with the GHD Cronus, I think they're called. So they're, yeah, Cronus, I think that's how you say it. They're these ones here. So these are the new hair straighteners that they recently brought out, and they really kindly sent me these to like give a go to. And I've been using the pink GHD platinum ones from their breast cancer awareness campaign they did years ago. I bought those, and I think that's why sometimes when I style with my straighteners and they're pink, everyone's like, well, which ones are they? Because they only stock the black, gold, and these are the new ones. But I think they were like the two colours that they did mainly. And these basically have a different technology in, which means that they kind of glide on the hair a little bit better. I believe there's something in the ceramic plates of these hair straighteners, because I was a bit like, I want to try it. I mean, like, it's kind of one of those things where you kind of have to try it to know what it feels like on your hair, but it styles my hair so much faster, and it leaves the hair feeling like I haven't used hair straighteners on my hair. Don't know if any of you guys that straighten your hair can relate, but when I feel like in the past where I've curled my hair with straighteners, it felt like I had done that, and then it felt like the next day, like second day hair, didn't always feel as nice, didn't feel like I could wear it the same, felt like I kind of had to touch up areas, whereas this for me has just been really, really nice on the hair when styling it. So like I did the glam waves at the start of the video, I thought I would just show you how I've been doing them. So with my glam waves, I tend to do the same direction rather than alternating the curls, like one way and then the next for more of that beachy look. So instead I'm kind of doing a more towards one side, so I'm going kind of wrapping all the way around and then coming in on this section here, just because it frames your face quite nicely. It creates more of that like glam kind of wave when you brush through at the end, because it's all about the trust the process kind of thing, I feel like. And I just feel like at the moment with my short hair, I'm preferring a little bit of that curl rather than the kind of messy, which I still love, but I feel like this creates a really cool effect. So I get like a little strand of hair. I feel like it's going to be better when I get to the front to show you guys. I am also going to be kind of looking in here a little bit, but I like to go behind and like add a bit of heat to the root, and then I flip over and I do the drag down, and I do like 2 twists per bit of strand of hair that I've kind of got like that. Not strand, section I should say, it's not like one tiny strand. And then it kind of creates the kind of a bit more like kinked style. So again, like applying the heat and curling towards my face on this side. On the other side, I have literally done the same motion but curling away, because then they meet at the back and then they're all in the same direction. But as you can see, you just do that one glide. And usually with like the other hair straighteners that I have, although they're still amazing, they definitely don't do that glide as easily. Like I feel like this just glides so much easier on my hair. So you can kind of get quite big sections as well, which is quite nice. I'm going to split this one just slightly, but still like I can do like a decent size section, and then again like apply the heat and flip it over like that, and then just glide down, and yeah, easy, just pings back. This technique, I have to say, did take me a very long time to master with the hair straighteners. I think I was watching YouTube tutorials for 6-7 months to like properly even just get like the real hang of it. And I think it's just practice when it comes to this, because I know Some of you guys are like, you make it look easy, but it's not, and I feel you. It doesn't always feel easy. Also, your arm kind of goes into weird positions sometimes when you're doing different sections of hair. I find when you're doing this curl in particular, like this glam kind of curl under wave, I find that, say for example, I'll show you guys if I was getting the neck section and I was doing a bit more of a lower, like I was coming down here and I was doing this, you're not gonna get that kink near the root high enough. So I try when I'm doing the curl towards to go up and over with my arm, because then you can really get that lift near the root, because the other side is so much easier to get that root lift when you're curling away, because you can get a little bit closer, your arm doesn't have to be bent upwards, but going like up like that, you get more of that lift here, because like this side, like I've done, I've gone round, if that makes sense. So I'll quickly get to the front and show you guys. So last little section, sometimes with this front section, because it's part of my side bangs, I kind of just go under and over, because I'm going to tuck this bit behind my ear anyway, and I like it to be a little bit softer. But as you can see the difference with going upwards and over and then doing under and round, like you kind of get a different kind of curl, but I like to do them quite tight to let them cool down in this position, and then we're going to do the whole brush through, trust the process kind of thing. And I'm just going to apply some hairspray quickly. It's cooled down a little bit, so I like to apply a little bit at this point. And I also did use the GHD colour, this is their new one, Coloured Hair Heat Protect Spray. Usually use the Curly Ever After, but I ran out of that, so I'm using this one. And I actually think this is quite good, seeing as I have had my hair recently coloured, and I'm noticing it makes it feel a little bit more conditioned at the same time. And then of course, my absolute trusty fave, like I freaking love John Frieda, and I love this. When this went out of stock, some of you may remember this from last year, my dad and me honestly did like a bulk load. We have about 30 downstairs in our little like understair shoe cupboard. Honestly can't live without it. And I'm just gonna then brush through with my hands first and just create more of that kink. As you can see instantly, I'm getting this kind of kink here, which is exactly what I want with this curl. I just want to kind of create as much as like texture and shape. And then a really good hack that I love is getting a wide tooth comb, dragging through those curls, and then you'll kind of create more of this like texture here. And I like to spray and then kind of hold my hair can here. And because the can, I don't know what it is, but something about the can and the metal with the hairspray and then the hold, it apparently, because it's the metal, works really well at like not frizzing the hair when you want that section to kind of hold hair. Can you see like the difference? How cool. Like, it just creates more of that effortless wave. I used to be so scared to brush through my curls, and now that I do, I feel like the more brush through, the better. And then one of my absolute fave products that I recommend is the Thickening and Fuller Texture Spray. This is for thin and fine hair. Now I have really, really thick hair. However, the texture this gives and like the volume, hold, like I feel like it kind of works as a hairspray. Like if I just show you, really just putting all the products in my hair today, but it just stays in the shape that I want. So it works so nice like that. And then usually do it under the hair, but I'm just gonna do it kind of where the texture is. And that is the hair done for the day. Like, can you see the bounce of the volume? Honestly insane. That is the finished hair. I'll probably like a couple more times run my hands through it before I head out later today. But yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I'm actually packing for a week in London this evening because I head off tomorrow, and it's gonna be like the busiest event week for me I think I've ever had, like in my nearly 5 years of this like full time. I think it's gonna just be like busy, 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 exciting stuff, like busy in the best way. Don't mean that in like a, oh God, I'm gonna be busy. So I'm really excited about that, and it will be like a nice week of doing things that are like face to face with people. I find with this job I spend so much time alone in my room. I sometimes speak to myself, so that's why I'm just loving like talking to you guys. I do feel like you're in the room with me a lot of the time, I have to say. So it is nice to like connect with you guys, and then next week will be lovely like connecting with people face to face as well in that way. But yeah, I'm sorry the vlogs are probably going to be a little bit all over the place in some way. Just quickly before I go and see you in the next video, I want to show you the book that I got. So this is going viral on TikTok at the moment, and I keep seeing videos and everyone's like, if you're into fantasy, like it's amazing, and if you're not into fantasy, it's insane. Like I never liked fantasy, but now I do. So I was like, I am the biggest like fantasy, sci-fi, romance, elves, whatever, like vampires, wolves, all of that. I am all here for, like always have been. And I was like, maybe this will be a bit of me. So this morning I very early went to Waterstones as soon as it opened and got the first one, and it's A Court of Thorns and Roses. I've read 2 chapters this morning. So funny, me and Jay sat on the beach and I read him chapter 1. And I think he's going to start reading it or listening to the audiobooks if there is any, because the audiobooks are like what he kind of does. He loves audiobooks on his walk, whereas I can't really take in audiobooks. So I said it might be really helpful if he's also listening to it or reading it, because then I can talk to someone about it. And then I'm going to give this to Chloe afterwards, and then we're going to kind of go through the books together, which will be nice. So then I also will have her and maybe the whole of TikTok to talk to about it. And then you guys, if you've read it, would be really cool if we're all reading it. Do like a little YouTube book club. I'm sure lots of people have maybe read this, but the blurb is basically: the skin of a wolf would bring enough gold to feed her sisters for a month, but the life of a magical creature comes at a steep price, and Frey has just killed the wrong wolf. Taken prisoner. I feel like I'm reading like a CBBS like good night book to you guys. But taken prisoner by a high fae lord, Frey learns her masked captor is hiding even more than his piercing gaze suggests. But as Faye's feelings for Tamlin begin to burn through every warning, she's honestly, my dyslexia sometimes, guys. She's heard about his kind. A shadow is falling across the land, and if Frey cannot fight it, she will lose everything. A first book in the sweeping romantic fantasy series by #1 New York Times best-selling author. So yeah, I am a slow reader, I'm not going to lie to you guys, because as you can tell, my words are kind of back to front in my brain when I read. So yeah, I have a little bit of a process when I'm taking in a chapter. So yeah, I'm going to read this, let you guys know how it is in the next couple of videos probably, and over on my Instagram. But thank you so much for being here, and honestly, like, thank you for supporting me and being such a huge community and part of my life. Like, I'm endlessly grateful. I don't think there's one thing I could say or do that would make up or just like tell you guys just how much I love you and love this space. So thank you, and I hope you're good, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.